Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Klepper's Corner, the show where I explain complex topics with all the nuance of a chainsaw ice sculpture. Today we're talking about tariffs. Yes, tariffs, those magical taxes on imported goods that politicians love to pretend are a foreign country's problem, but are actually about as American as heartburn after a county fair. Tariffs are taxes on goods brought into the country. Think of them as a cover charge for products that didn't make the mistake of being born here. But who pays these tariffs? Is it China, Mexico, your ex's new partner? Nope. It's the importer, usually a U.S. business, who then passes the cost down the supply chain like a terrible family recipe. Importers pay tariffs at the border, then they decide whether to eat that cost, pass it to their customers, or try to hide it like your Uncle Rick's gambling debts. If they pass it on, consumers like you end up paying more for everything from smartphones to sriracha, because nothing says America first like a 20% price hike on everything in your online shopping cart. Now, if you're thinking, wait, doesn't the foreign country pay these tariffs? Sweet summer child. That's a common myth. Unless a foreign company decides to lower their prices out of the kindness of their hearts, and trust me, kindness is not exactly a hallmark of multinational corporations. It's American businesses and consumers paying. Case in point, our recent tariff Olympics between the U.S. and China, we had 145% tariffs on Chinese goods, and China hit back with 125% on ours. Both sides lowered them recently in a 90-day truce, because nothing says stability like a temporary truce in a trade war. But hey, at least Apple's stock is happy. But while Wall Street celebrated, small businesses wept. Take Wild Rye, a small company staring at $1.2 million in tariffs on a $700,000 shipment. It's like ordering a pizza and paying a tip bigger than the pizza itself. And yet every time consumers see their grocery bills going up, we're told, don't worry, tariffs are making America great again, because nothing says greatness like paying 10% more for bananas from Costa Rica. And just when you thought it couldn't get crazier, Puerto Rico is trying to turn this whole thing into a win by luring manufacturers to set up shop there. Because if you can't beat tariffs, apparently you become a tax haven. But let's not forget the real victims here, consumers trying to buy a smartphone without having to sell a kidney, and the manufacturers who now have to choose between passing costs to customers or taking the hit themselves. And so what's the bottom line? Tariffs are taxes on imported goods. Businesses pay them first, consumers pay them later, and politicians get to pretend they're sticking it to foreign countries while you're stuck paying extra for your next phone.